Hi, in this video, we'll go through how to fill in the tax calculation questionnaire. Let's start with Germany. Open the menu, tap Calculations and Other Services. This button always shows your services and their current statuses. Tap plus Add a New Case, and you're taken to the service selection screen. First, we select the country. In my case, that's Germany. Then the service. I tap Tax Calculation. Our channel also has tutorials for other services. Now we select the year. Please note, if you need to calculate tax for several years, fill in a separate questionnaire for each year. I need 2025. I select it and tap Go to Questionnaire. And here's the questionnaire. There are several tabs: Basic Data, Bank Account, Tax Data, Benefits Received in Germany, Your Stay in Germany, Information about Documents, Documents to Attach, Complete. At the bottom, there are always buttons: Save a Draft or Save the Case. So if you're missing some documents or information right now, don't worry. Save the draft and come back later. Let's start filling in the questionnaire. The first tab, Your Data. Since I filled everything in during registration, some details have already been pulled through automatically. Now we fill in the correspondence address. Remember, this is an important address. You may receive letters from the tax office here. Enter the street, house number, apartment, postcode, city, and country. Next, basic data. Did you have a registered or did you carry on a business in Germany, Gewerbe, during the tax year? I don't have a business in Germany. I select no. Did you carry on business in any other country during the tax year and provide services in Germany? Also no. Did you receive a disability or retirement pension granted by a German authority during the tax year? I didn't. I select no. Civil status in the year being accounted for. I'm single. By the way, if you were married during the tax year, you can file a joint declaration with your partner straight away. It can sometimes work out better. Did you receive any income from outside Germany during the tax year? I select no. If you did have such income, select yes and enter the amount. Next, we enter the job title in Germany. And the last field in this section, authorized person. Do you want to authorize another person to contact us regarding this settlement? If you'd like someone else to handle your tax calculation and communicate with us on your behalf, enter their details. I don't want that. I select no. We tap Save and Continue, and oops, I can see I missed something. The app has highlighted an empty field. I enter the house number and try again. Great, step successfully saved. By the way, let's check how the draft works. I tap Return to Main Screen, and I can see my latest case. Right in the middle is its status, Draft. I'm ready to continue. I tap Return to Editing. Now we move to the Bank Account tab. This is one of the most important fields. This is the account your tax refund will be paid into. I have a German account in euros. I'd recommend choosing an account in the currency of the country you're claiming from to avoid unnecessary conversions and bank fees. If you can't use your own account, please note, at the bottom, there's a question about who the account holder is. So if needed, you can enter someone else's bank details. I enter my details. Account number in IBAN format, tap Save and Continue. The next tab, Tax Data. If you know it, enter your current identifications number. I know mine and I enter it. If you know it, enter your current Steuer number. I know mine and I enter it as well. Have you settled your German tax in previous years? I have. I select yes. If you know it, enter the name of the tax office where your last tax return was filed. I don't remember, so I skip this one. Do you have the documents to confirm your last settlement in Germany? I select yes. Tax decision, Bescheid, or confirmation of transfer of tax refund from the office. Please note the important information below. Attach the Bescheid tax decision or confirmation of the transfer of the tax refund from the office. The above confirmations make it easier to identify to which tax office the current tax return should be sent. Lack of confirmations may result in your declaration being processed by the relevant authority at a later date. The next tab, Benefits Received in Germany. Did you receive benefits in Germany during the tax year? I didn't. I select no. If you did, select yes and specify which ones. And please note, in that case, you'll need to attach the benefit decisions in the Documents tab at the end. The next tab, Your Stay in Germany. Were you registered at a German address during the tax year being settled? Yes. I select yes, attach confirmation, and enter registered address. Now I enter my address of registration in Germany, street number, postal code, and city. Are you currently registered in Germany? I select yes, address the same as in the year being accounted. Are you currently working in Germany? Yes. I select yes and enter the start date of my current employment in Germany. Tap Save and Continue. The next tab, Information about Documents. Here we see a sample Lohnsteuerbescheinigung with an explanation. The tax card in Germany is an official document issued by your employer that shows your income and the taxes paid for the year. It is issued after the end of the calendar year, usually in January or February. You can obtain it from your employer. The document is necessary for correct tax filing and for claiming a tax refund. We have a look, read through it, and move on. The second to last tab, Documents. Depending on your answers in the questionnaire, additional documents may appear here. Let's go through each one. Copy of identity card. To attach a file or scan, tap Add File. After uploading, the file will appear below. Statement of no income from outside Germany. Tap a hint. There's information that you need to download the template and sign in the place marked capital X. We do that and attach it. Copy of tax card or last payslip with date of termination of employment. Attach. Confirmation of registration in Germany. Attach. Bescheid, decision/confirmation of the transfer from the last settlement. Attach. And the other section. Attach any additional documents outside the list and describe what they are. I have nothing to add. All my documents are now added. Tap Save and Continue. And the last tab of the questionnaire. Complete. There's an additional field here where you can leave important information for the specialist who will be handling your case. This is also the last point before submission where you can save a draft, if anything is still missing. If everything is ready, tap Save Case and proceed to payment. By the way, a pop-up window appears here asking you to rate the app. Please don't skip it. Your rating and comments help us improve for you. We also ask where you heard about us. This helps us understand where to reach more people like you. I'm a returning client. I note that accordingly. I give a rating of very good and tap Next. Now we choose the payment method. For this questionnaire, either pay upfront or commission from the refund. I choose commission so I don't have to pay anything right now. You choose whatever suits you best. And there's the confirmation. No payment required at this point. Tap Pay. And the last important step, a payment confirmation screen has appeared. Friends, don't forget to tap Submit. Without this, the specialists won't see your case. I tap Submit Case to TimeTax, and I can see it's been successfully submitted. And now we're already in the case status screen. At the top, it says Under Review. Now we wait for the specialists to check everything. While the review is in progress, you can add files or send a message to the specialist right here. We go back to the main screen. Here's my latest submitted case. When the status changes or you need to send something, just come back here. That's all for now, friends. Subscribe to the channel, download the app, and calculate your tax refund easily and with maximum benefit. Coming soon, a detailed breakdown of the case statuses you may encounter. See you there!